If you're like me this season, you've been looking towards the NFL draft, you've been looking at Trevor Lawrence, sitting there at Clemson, hoping he's going to come out and just praying you have the number one overall pick, he's considered a generational talent and more than likely going number one overall. But how does he stack up against the likes of Elway, Manning, and Andrew Luck? Welcome to Jets Talk. My name is Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Guys, we're talking Trevor Lawrence. That's right. I am so excited for this quarterback, and I'm hoping that our Jets are the ones that get to make this pick. If you're a Jaguars fan and you're watching this, I hope you guys win a game. I don't want you guys getting the number one overall pick. But if you do, it's still okay. You're going to get some great information from this video. So let's talk about Trevor Lawrence and why people are so excited about him. Well, he was rated as the 6th all-time highest prospect coming out of high school by 24/7 Sports, and there's only been 2 other quarterbacks rated higher than him that have gone on to be the number one overall pick. That is John Elway and Peyton Manning. So assuming Trevor Lawrence comes out of college this year, and assuming he's the number one overall pick, he'll be the 3rd all-time. So let's jump right into the analysis. We're going to compare John Elway, Peyton Manning, Andrew Luck, and Trevor Lawrence against each other, just to see where they stack up. Now, quick disclaimer here. I understand that college stats are not everything. Things totally change in the NFL, and especially when you look at these stats compared to, say, like Geno Smith. Geno Smith had a ton of yards in college, so it kind of throw things for a loop. But we're just comparing the top of the top prospects that are going to go number one overall that have been considered generational prospects. For those of you just tuning in, Geno Smith never considered a generational prospect, so throw that out the window. Let's look at these 4 guys. Let's look at the amount of games played. When you look at that, Elway has 42, Manning has 45, Luck and Lawrence both round out the bottom at 38 games played. In terms of completion percentage, 62.1 for Elway, 62.5 for Manning, 67 for Luck, and 66.4 for Trevor Lawrence. Passing yards, 9,349 for Elway, 11,201 for Manning, 9,430 for Luck, and 9,376 for Trevor Lawrence. In terms of their passing touchdowns, Elway has 77, Manning 89, Luck 82, Trevor Lawrence 86. Interceptions, 39 for Elway, 33 for Manning, 22 for Luck, and just 15 for Trevor Lawrence. Now, this is where things really start to get interesting because we start looking at his touchdown to interception ratio. Elway, 1.97, Peyton Manning, 2.69, Andrew Luck, 3.72, and your boy Trevor Lawrence coming in at the top of this list with a staggering 5.73 touchdown to interception ratio. Oh man, this is like Aaron Rodgers-esque. Like the amount of touchdowns he scores to the amount of times he gives the ball back to the defense, that is absolutely huge. Turnovers are one of the biggest driving factors in the NFL in terms of success. So if you're turning the ball over at a higher clip than you're scoring touchdowns, do the math. You're not going to be very good. So definitely not good. Now that's just the passing stats. When we look into their rushing stats, obviously this is a little bit different. Elway and Manning were never really known for their running, where Luck and Lawrence both have been mobile quarterbacks. So it's going to be a little skewed, but we're still going to go over it because this is a big part of Trevor Lawrence's game. This is something that you can't, omit just because the other guys didn't have it. Rushing attempts, Elway had 259, Manning had 153, Luck had 163, and Trevor Lawrence had 207. In terms of yards, you got Elway coming in at negative 279, Manning coming in at negative 181, Andrew Luck had 957, Trevor Lawrence has 861. In a yards per carry type metric, Elway negative 1.1, Manning negative 1.2, Luck 5.9, and Lawrence with a 4.2. Touchdowns in terms of rushing, you're talking 5 for Elway, 12 for Manning, 7 for Luck, and 16 for Trevor Lawrence. That's right. Makes me feel good. When we look at their overall QBR, or quarterback rating, for those of you that don't know this acronym, Elway 139.3, Manning 147.1, Andrew Luck 162.8, Trevor Lawrence coming in at the top with a 165.2. That is good for a total combined touchdown. Let's look at all their touchdowns. Totally responsible for the touchdowns, both running and passing. Elway 82, Manning 101, Luck 89, Lawrence with 102, with 7 games less than Peyton Manning. The guy's legit. And if you're a Jet fan, I understand you want to win some games. If you're in that boat, if you're like, hey, I don't want to root for losses, I get it. But please, 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 Jets, we need you to earn this number 1 overall pick. It does not come around very frequently. We've owned it like twice in our entire history. So we want to be there when this player is available to us. This is something that will lead to a great head coaching candidate that's going to want to come in here and teach this type of prospect. I cannot stress how important getting this number 1 overall pick is if you're the New York Jets or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Guys, let me know what you think of this analysis. Is it complete hooey? Does it not matter? Is Trevor Lawrence going to completely flop and ruin all my hopes and wishes? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, go Jets.